What's up YouTube? Kevin here, back again with a push day. So my legs are definitely sore from yesterday. It was an intense quad day. We did hit hamstrings, we did do some glutes as well, but my quads are fried. So if you haven't watched that video, and if you haven't watched my overview video, what I'll do is I'll pin those videos in the link description below. I'll actually pin it, the first link in the description below, for you guys to check it out. So go watch those videos, then come back and watch this one. So again guys, it is push day. So that means we'll be training our chest, we'll be training our shoulders, we'll be training our delts, we'll be training our triceps. We'll be actually finishing off with our triceps. So if you did not know this, triceps is actually a secondary muscle in any pushing movement that you will be doing. So for example, we're training chest, your triceps will be the secondary muscle that will actually assist you with that specific movement. So again, it's very important for us to stretch and do some mobility work. So as you can see, I had a PVC pipe with me. So I did some mobility work for my rotator cuffs. When it really comes down to upper body training, I really do believe it's important for us to warm up our rotator cuffs, especially now. Like at the moment it's snowing outside, so it's pretty cold. Your body is cold, you need to be adequately warmed up for the actual routine. So the first workout that we have over here is a incline bench press. So I have a barbell over here, so we'll be training with mostly barbell, but if you have a commercial gym that gives you options when it comes to dumbbells, I will definitely pick dumbbells over barbells just because you have a better range of motion. And it's actually a little more secure and safe when it comes to your body movement. So we perform every routine in this specific workouts, again, for 3 to 4 sets, anyway from 8 to 12 reps. So I start just with the barbell. Then you see I have a band that I strap on the back of my back and I perform some reps like that. The reason I'm using bands is just because it adds a little more resistance when it comes to this movement. So for example, when you're descending the movement and when you're actually performing the movement, squeezing the muscle, you actually feel a better pump, that much more blood flow, guys, that much more growth. So I use a red band. Again, I mentioned this previously on my video, but if you haven't watched those, the red band anywhere from 10 to 15 pound resistance. Then the black band that I use for my final sets is actually from anywhere from 20 to 25 pound resistance. So I finish off with the heaviest sets, which is 45 pounds on each side of the barbell, then using the resistance bands for that extra resistance. So we do anyway from 3 to 4 sets depending how you feel. I was feeling great, so I actually did like 4.5, maybe 5 sets when it comes to the incline bench press. Then we move forward to the decline bench press. Again, the incline bench press focuses more of your upper chest. It actually even focuses more of your front delt. Then we do decline bench press just because it actually focuses on your medial chest and your lower chest. So TMI, if there's somebody out there watching this video and guys sometimes have man boobs just because they don't work out chest, hitting some incline and decline bench press, trust me, will definitely help you with those man boobs. But anyways, you saw I added like a small piece of wood, like a plywood. I think it was like maybe an inch to the bench press, just so that I can have the slightest of the decline. There's a story behind it. Long story short, about 7 years ago when I first started training, I actually almost injured my rotator cuff, my left rotator cuff, doing a very serious decline bench press with a barbell. And ever since then, I still do decline, but I don't go that much when it comes to the depth, just because it just feels a little funky when it comes to my rotator cuff. That's the reason I use that plywood, which gives me just about an inch of decline, which I have seen works perfectly. The third routine, I know you've seen this in Jenny's training video, but it's by far one of my favorite routines and my workouts to do when it comes to chest, which is chest flies. But the way we have been doing it is, as you can see, I have added like half of a roller pad. I actually got this from Amazon, and I strap it with the basic strap that I got also from Amazon. I'll leave these two tools, I guess I can call them tools, in the description below if you guys are interested to check it out. The reason I do that is just because it feels a little more natural and actually gives me a good spinal flexion in order for me to actually perform that fly. In the fourth routine, we move on to our delts, our side delts. Everybody wants to look wider, and it's very important for us to actually work out our side delts. The reason I'm actually doing this on the bench, laying down with bands, again, remember, this is about 25 to 30 pound resistance on each side. And the reason I do this with the actual cuff instead of actually holding the band is because I've seen it actually gives me a little more resistance and actually feels better. So while I'm descending and while I'm actually performing the routine at the top, I have constant tension on my side delts, which is very important, guys. More tension equals more muscle growth. And the reason I use those cuffs is just because sometimes I've seen is when I actually perform these workouts, I use my grip strength. So it's important to use those cuffs. Me personally, I like to use it that way. Then we move on to shoulder presses. Pretty simple with the barbell. We use anywhere from 3 to 4 sets, 5 to 12 reps, depending upon how much energy you have left. The fifth workout is a dip. Again, the dips are really good for your chest, your lower chest. It also plays a big role when it comes to your tricep growth. And last but not least, we finish off with simple single tricep push-downs. The reason I do them singularly instead of using both of the triceps, muscle group at the same time, is just because I want to use each movement for a specific reason. So this gives me that much more visibility and transparency when it comes to actual muscle growth. So I can focus on each arm at one side. And there you have it, guys. So with that, we are done with our push day. It was definitely an intense day. Tomorrow is a pull day, so again, an upper body day. But if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, share this video with somebody that may find this helpful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for pull day. Peace.